Hello, goddesses, creative queens of the new world. I am Lisa Petrucci, singer-songwriter, coach, creative coach, and let's not put too many titles on this feminine divine essence. That is the unnameable, it is the unknowable, and it is constantly shifting, evolving, dynamic, becoming, and is all. And so, have we been feeling this shift? Oh, well, I know we have if we like it or not. But taking out the thorns of this beautiful rose, let's just sit inside the flower bed for a moment and see and smell and sense the new blossoming that has occurred, that is occurring, that will continue to occur, because nature is such. Yes, she does constantly regenerate and does go into resting and rehoming and back into the dark. And that is the nature of things. And so, if we are all on the same page about this, is that Mother Nature is really taking us deeper into the natural cycles, and that is a return back to the feminine, as we are much more connected to the body, to our body, and how we generate life. Yes, we generate life in our bodies. And alongside that, we generate all kinds of things, all kinds of life. But we can all say we have been working from a masculine system for quite some time, for a long time, for a long, long, long time. And we're very grateful for that. So this system is definitely useful. However, when we have relied far too heavily onto it, it has become cumbersome for nature, who is of course made of both energies. And we are made of both energies. And right now is the time that we are shifting back over to the feminine. We had gone through thousands of year cycle, back into the initiation, a global initiation of what is, we can use the words, the feminine divine, which is closely linked to the masculine divine. So this is a very inclusive space. And maybe for lack of better words, maybe, because this is, we're using language to discuss the mysterious, big mama papa energy. And so I welcome you all into this conversation, but definitely something that has become very clear. And I want to make this clear for us all so that we can just integrate it. We can integrate. Okay, yes. One moment, I'm integrating something on my Facebook Live. Are we all good here? What if you think? One moment. I don't know why this is coming up on Facebook. Did I use the word feminine divine? Is that triggering? Let's see here. It's saying we limit how often you can post in order to help protect the community from spam. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Let me see if you think this. Okay, can anyone let me know what this means? Let's see what happens here. And I will then be able to continue on my video here for you guys on Instagram. So, I will continue. Is that the integration of the feminine is about our innate worth, which is different than transactional value, which is what we've been operating from, obviously, in a system that uses, I give you this, you give that. I give you this, you give that. Now, that works, of course, in a, commerce kind of place, absolutely. But when we've started to merge our sense of value and our sense of worthiness in a transactional way, we have completely gone amiss in terms of what our innate value is. And if I can be so bold, and I will be, is our destiny. Because within every seed is the destiny of its rose. Within every human soul is a destiny, is a purpose. We are here. And so, if your purpose is going to be related to some sort of structural way, if you let that purpose become something that is part of a structure that says this for that, that for this, how can something so much bigger than that way of thinking, how can that break through? It literally means we need to shift. We literally need to take an old software and upgrade it. Upgrade the software that has been having you, I think it's like literally like, you might want to call them neural pathways that you want to go home. You want to go home. Home where? So we've been called in our homes. Home, nowhere else but inside. There's nowhere else but inside. And when we go inside, of course, is where we're going to find all the ways that we stuffed, all the ways that we rejected, all the ways that we basically forgot who we were. We forgot that we were it all. We forgot that we just forgot. We didn't actually give it away or it's here. You're here. You are here as a manifestation of it all. So, my invitation for today is literally to shift. Shift out of what I need to do to be valued, to get this thing, what I need to do, which then often relates to what do I need to fix, which is this, it's a constant propelling of leading you outwards rather than inwards, because you think that you have to do something to fix something to get something, which is very on that wheel. And we are lifting off of the wheel, Okay, thank you, wheel. I see you, wheel. But we have a wheel. We have an internal wheel. An internal system, which works through our desire. Feminine desire is quite a different thing. And it's powerful. It has nothing to do with what you're doing, what you're giving. Nothing to do with that. Because we can look at the very innate truth that as a newborn baby, you are worthy to have all your needs met. No explanation needed. That has not changed ever. It's just that we thought it changed. We trained ourselves to think it changed. And that was going into the masculine. I want to keep us grounded and rooted in an eternal truth, which is very connected to our being. It's more of a feminine way of creating. Is that first and foremost, you are innately worthy, and put a period there. Stop. Can you sit with that? And when you do, what starts to percolate? what does that percolate? And if anything, if you are starting to feel some percolation, isn't that in and of itself worth it? Because often we can't even stop. We can't even find the way to, or even, let's say not the way, but we can't even find, we don't think there's any reward in it. Where's the reward in doing less? How will that get me what I want? That's the mind still thinking. And that's totally fair, because that's what it would do in a system that says that you need to be doing something. So I am inviting a mega shiftios into your goddess terrain, terra fertile, to stick around with you, stay with you. And I know it's not necessarily this is not an easy call, but it is a practice, and it is a practice that you get better at. And the longer you stay, and then you stay, and then there's more staying. And suddenly there is a new space. There is a new garden. There is actually literally an entrance. And it's magical. It's where the magic happens. And it's truly where the fulfillment, that fulfillment. And I feel so honored to share this with you. I have been working on such new levels, and with the guidance of coaches and just amazing people that have entered my life to show me and put a mirror on where I myself have had many places that I have, not been willing to look. And having guidance is it all. It's worth it all. So if I can support you in any way, goddessing into new goddess zest, lemone, finding your way back can be a lot easier with the right support and the right people on your side. So please DM me if you are looking for some soulful guidance. I have a program called the Soulful Feminine, and it's a 90-day program. And I would love to see how you can shift. And through this shift, less is more. And less is more is a concept that is so worth investing in. So I hope you are all investing in your goddess uprise, up-leveling, knowing, and deepening into, and percolating desires, and recognizing that this is a major shift, and it's going to be uncomfortable until it's not uncomfortable. But there's always the bumps on the road, right? And that's why I do feel like it's through the bumpy times that you really want to have like some strong hands that are willing to knead the dough with you, and smooth it out, and throw an extra little spoon of tomato sauce with spice, because you deserve a spicy, delicious dolce vita, and I love to see that happen for you. So once again, thanks for joining me. I'm Lisa Petrucci, singing, songwriting, writing, and revealing this glorious creation that is us. Lots of love. Grazie.